How's it going, everyone? My name is V Berg. In this video, I'm going to be discussing me when I was homeless. So this is the park that I came to when I was homeless back in 2018, the end. So it was like December. So basically, I have a Walmart up the street, and I would take my shopping cart and I'd be sitting at these benches here, right here, and then I would plug it in here to charge my phone. And believe it or not, I was in these woods here. Yeah, pretty crazy. But I was like homeless for like the whole of 2019 and kind of like mid of 2020 until I kind of got caught by the cops. And then they took me to a shelter. So there's that. But I would take my shopping cart into the woods as I would come here. Let me show you guys. So there's some cars here. I don't want to take record license plate, but I would go through here. I don't think this was here at the time, but I would come this way with my shopping cart and I would wheel it over here, and then I would go through here. It's weird because they never caught me. And yes, you hear it playing above me right now. Oh, and my cat, I found my cat, Serana. She was in here, and it was more crazier back in like 2019. There was more trees here. But anyways, I pushed the shopping cart over here and stuff like that. Yeah, being homeless really sucks. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. So I thought I'd like share you guys when I was homeless. So this trail here, I think my shopping cart made it bigger because like when I first came here, it wasn't as big or like wide. So we're almost there, guys. Almost there. So the beginning of 2019, I took this trail in here. But at the end of 2019, I went over to this side, which there's a hole right over here where I'm pointing. I think that little dot thing right there. So I would go in there. Then I had to relocate over there, which was pretty crazy, but whatever. But let me show you what I had to do. So I came in here, I would say, when was it? Probably the tail end of 2018, but the beginning of 2019. So like New Year. And it was really cold, but when you're homeless, this is something you gotta deal with, you know? But I always came in here and I kind of just lived in the woods. And I wanted to go deep in the woods as much as I can because I didn't want to get caught, basically. And me and my mom, we just didn't want to deal with the bullshit. So kind of chilled here for a little bit. There's the graffiti, I remember. But that's not where I pitched the tent. So I pitched the tent over. Let me see. Ugh. I know, this is how deep I was in. It's not even that deep, but whatever. I think it was somewhere in here, I believe. It's hard to tell unless this is it. Yeah, this could be it. Yeah, never mind. It's here, because I remember this little hole here is where I had the tent. And it was crazy. Like, my mom even had to come in here even at night. Not too dark, but then we moved over there, which was crazy. Then we had to keep relocating because people were coming in, and I just didn't want to deal with that. So, you know how people are. You know, they just want to bug you because you're homeless, and I just didn't want to deal with it. So, we didn't stay at that location for that long because we had to keep relocating. Forgive me if I'm out of breath. I'm trying to rush this. Alright, back on the big trail. And I always push my cart leaving because that kind of did help me to get money and food. I never stood on the road to get money because like begging on the road holding signs, I didn't want that. That's kind of dumb. So while I was homeless, my mom was working, so that's kind of how we got groceries, because she was the only one working while I was in the woods watching the tent and the stuff and the cats, because I couldn't leave my cats. Loneliness. So my other entrance is very obvious, but it was right here. Now, let me say right here, there's some bad stuff that actually happened here, which was really crazy. Which I do have a picture, but I don't know if I should post him. But some guy that was homeless as well, he pulled a knife on me right here in the dark, something like that, and I kind of just like wasn't shocked. And then that wasn't as bad because I'm a person who could kind of handle himself a little bit, and I kind of just like try to calm him down. But the worst part was around here. And that was because some guy was after my mom, and I don't know if he tried to, I don't know, he just went on top of my mom and he said something about hurting my mom because he liked older women. And I heard my mom scream, which made me jump, and I knew her scream, obviously, but it made me panic. So, and that was in 2020. So that year was kind of messed up. But that was the year I got rescued by the police. Now, right over here is where we stayed the most throughout 2019 towards the end. The reason why we relocated was because of a damn raccoon that wouldn't leave me and my mom alone. It was so annoying. Yeah, it was cute, but it was so annoying because we always left food out, as you can see. I know. If anything, I should come back in here and clean up, which I should probably do. But my mom showered in here, right in here. So, and since now I'm posting, I probably most likely will clean up in here, because it is my mess. But yeah, this was my area. We had the food right here, and the cats would they like to climb. Like Serana, the one I have right now, she loved climbing trees, and she loved eating geckos and lizards. So that was pretty fun. And I got her when she was a kitten because somebody dropped her off, and she had a lot of kittens. Also, I'm gonna head back to my other location where we moved at the end of 2019. Alright, so here we are at the place that I was, I guess, at the end of October or November of 2019. But I came here, I think it was like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. I was so upset because it was cold, and I wanted to relocate because of that raccoon. So this thing right here, this little gap, I did that. I made this gap because I just needed to pitch my tent somewhere rather than over there where that raccoon was. But so I had to set it up in here. Now this tree right here was not like this, but I pitched my tent right over here at this location. So this is the spot where, I know it seems more closer to the trail, kinda. That's because I wanted it easier for my mom to come in from the previous that I showed you. So this was it. So she can bring groceries and stuff stuff like that. But other than that, yeah, this is where we were throughout October, I think it was October, because I remember the daylight saving time thing, and my mom told me it was supposed to get darker earlier, and that worried me because of the raccoons, so I think it was in October. But we had the problem with the raccoon. We stayed there for a little bit. That raccoon found us, and I just wanted to get rid of the raccoon. And it found us again here. Yes, right here. It found us again. This one raccoon found us again, and it was annoying. 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm yelling because this raccoon's like constantly coming after, and I'm like, what the fuck? Really? I don't know. This raccoon, and the thing is, it like, I was trying to distract it by throwing bottles, and for some reason it was humping the bottle, probably because it wanted to play. So it was kind of like cat mode, which was pretty funny. So after that, we relocated again, but not that far. So here's the other location. But when we moved, I didn't take the trail. I went through the woods to relocate because I didn't want to get caught. Which, I mean, when you're homeless, you know. And I know people were going to say, why not go to a shelter? And shelters, they don't really care about people. That's the truth. Anyways, so this was the location that I was, and thanks to the raccoon back there, that's why I had to move here. But raccoon found us again. Alright, so as I was homeless, okay, so I came, let me backtrack real quick. So I didn't go through the trail as you saw it. I had to relocate through the woods this way, bring the cart this way, just to place my tent here. I know, crazy. Deer. Hey, how's it going? Right behind me. And little shit's right there. And I had a hatchet to cut down the woods and stuff like that. Alright, so the craziest part is while I was over here, I had to go back to the spot I just showed you moments ago. And that's because of, well, the guy is dead. A homeless guy got killed, but I met this guy while he was homeless and I was homeless, and I think he was with his wife, but he was an ass. Because I have a cat, I forgot to clean up my cat cans, and he got a little angry at me because I forgot to clean up one of the cat cans. But the dude was a drug addict, I think crack, because his face was kind of scrunched up, like sucked in, something like that. Can't remember, but I'm sorry guys, I'm out of breath. I'm just trying to show you guys. But being homeless sucks. It does. So this dude was unreal, and I know why he was doing it. But this guy, his name was Michael, but he pitched up his tent over here at this location over here. He told the cop he was homeless, but anyone with the brain would know you don't put your tent out in public, because here's the road, and I think he did it somewhere around here or like here, but hold on, I'm waiting for a car to go by. So because this is a road, he pitched his tent out here because he knew that was how he was going to get money and get food, and that's why he did that. But why would you put your tent out? I mean, I get it, but right in front of people, you know, somebody could like drive by and someone can do something like something dangerous. Somebody could like get a bottle and throw it at the tent. It's not very smart to leave your tent out in front of like a whole bunch of people, like in the road, because there's always jerks out there. That's just smart and intelligent thing. So I was smart to do that, to be inside of the woods rather than outside of the woods. But yeah, but after all this dude did all this, I had to relocate because I didn't want any more issues with him, because he'd be like, "Hey you, clean up your cake cans," or something like that. And I was just like, oh, because this dude was so annoying and he just wanted problems and stuff like that. And he was with, I think, his wife or his girl or something. But other than that, he was too much of trouble. And they were complaining about, I think, sex one night. That's why I had to relocate, because he wasn't happy with the position. He's like, "No, you're doing it wrong. I want you on top," or something like that. It was pretty funny, and I heard that when I was right there by the towers. And I heard that as it was going on. It's pretty funny, but I don't know. But I went back to the first area after that. So I went back to the other area after the raccoon and this incident. Then I went back to where I was the first time I showed you. And then September of 2020, that is when the cops discovered me. And that's when we got taken to the shelter. But it was pretty cool because we went to the Holiday Inn downtown, which was pretty cool. And I got free food. I got a bed, free TV. It's kind of like I was living the luxurious life, all luxury. And I didn't have to pay. But other than that, I had to look for a job. And I make pizza for a living. And I had to take 2 buses. I would wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning just to go to work. And I was always on time. And I guess because of me showing up on time, I got the key to the store. It's crazy. It's crazy when you earn things, right? Hard work does pay off. If you like this, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace.